to grab the cell to buy the wand and the axe. Yep.
Yeah, Muka would probably be kind of crazy with that axe.
Yeah, +2 attack is kind of my main focus here. Is there like a job board? Like you ever played Borderlands 2?
Yeah. There's no real town bulletins other than the one that you've already stumbled across, the Goblin Squash Stables. That says he will offer 5 gold pieces for anyone that brings him a pair of
Gobliniers,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, but we need
Hey,
to
aren't there a bunch of goblin corpses?
No, they're all being taken care of.
We need to find where the goblins came from and find things to kill with swords is my thing.
I got you.
Do in town here.
But as soon as all right, Zach is back. Is everyone? Jess, are you here?
Yes.
All right, cool. So everyone's here then. Good deal. Yeah, I just need to find where is it? The
Do you guys think that we should go to the inn to ask for jobs?
Oh yeah, there's got to be something to do at the end.
Let's see here. All right. As you guys stroll into town, a halfling, young halfling, approaches you, and he goes, "Ah, yes, the heroes of Sandpoint. I'm so proud that I get to meet you finally." And he shakes each of your hands.
Hello, who are you?
There's our group name.
Oh, I need to stop with the music.
Thank you.
And
Works for me.
Here's a sample. I'm thinking of Fantastic Four's in order. Or 5, and count Roxas.
I come as but an errand boy from Madame Mevashti's house. Do you know of her?
The chick that runs the brothel?
No.
The chick that's in
she is
play?
she is a powerful oracle, and she wishes to read your future.
Some things are meant to remain a mystery.
Ah, yes, for those of the strong-minded, I suppose, such as yourself. And I'm not saying the weak-minded are the only ones that go there. But sometimes it is nice to know where one of the threads of fate comes into play.
I'd accompany my companions, but I personally have no interest in it. I know where I'm going to be going.
Okay.
I might do it anyways, I'm just saying.
Semi-skeptical of magic. All I know is brute force. So,
I would volunteer.
Alright.
Roxy agrees to go as well.
I'm gonna follow.
So,
She hasn't said it outright, but there is a little backstory behind why she's a false priestess sorcerer.
okay, so it's at building number 28 is where you are.
Oh, sweet, we just run around the corner.
So basically, you go in there, and it's a decrepit manor house that looks a little spooky. And there's only one person that lives there. And this is Nishka Water.
Nishka Water.
Sorry. Niska Mavashti. She is a older Varisian woman. And seer. And she goes, "Ah, yes. I foresaw your arrival. Unfortunately, the goblin thing kind of slipped my gaze. Oh well, it's it's hit or miss. She says in a very playful manner. She's very old and decrepit, but seems to be full of life yet. And
Tingle walks over to her and says, "What is the cost for a reading?"
oh, this will be free for you.
Well,
She goes,
free is a word that I love and understand
all
well.
right. She says, come this way.
Down.
Um,
She sits down and Tangle leans forward eagerly.
everyone hold hands as you gather around a circular table with a crystal ball in the center. So, do you all hold hands?
Yes, although I'm wondering if the tiger's in there, then Tangle holds the tiger.
Yeah.
Quadril's good with holding hands. He doesn't care.
Yeah, it's whatever, I guess.
Okay.
Tangle sniffs her hand first and then makes a funny smell noise, a funny look, and then she hands it over to somebody to hold.
All right. So everyone's holding hands, and she begins a seance type thing, and she gets kind of scared instantly and drops your hands.
Whoa.
What's going on there?
That's no
Tangle
good.
smells her hand again.
There's many evil things associated with your threads of fate, I fear. And,
Wait, you saying we're evil?
No.
I love this music.
No, I saw a keep on a hill. I saw a woman with a demonic arm. I saw a man covered in glass. I dare not seek further into the future for you, but these are what I saw.
How immediate? Like next Tuesday. Today.
That's the thing. These things is you never know how long or how far along are they.
What were the 4 things again? I got the last 2. Woman with the demonic arm, man covered in glass.
Oh,
Keep on a hill.
keep on a hill type thing.
And Elvis Presley rising from his grave.
He's alive!
And I sense, I fear for you as she kind of touches the closest person to her, his cheek, and you feel a cold and clammy old woman's hand raise up against your cheek. But she goes, I have done what I have set out to do, and this gives me much myself to think on as well.
What the hell did you do? You just told us about a bunch of crazy shit.
Draw us pictures. Can you draw us pictures of your visions so we have it for reference?
I'm afraid I'm not very good with artistic ability.
Okay.
Is that all you do here? Is there anything else that you could do for us?
I'm sorry if you are disappointed with what I have to tell you.
It wasn't particularly
I'm very
helpful.
disappointed. It had nothing in there about me.
No, this was the group as a party, as a whole.
Oh, because we were holding hands?
Yeah.
We can let go and have them do just tango. Do you want to?
Right, is that how... I mean, that was that. I thought that was the whole thing initially, but yes.
Well, we all held hands. I guess we didn't realize it was going to be all of us. But...
Yeah, she meant it more as a group thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Tangle looks disgusted.
I'm sorry. She
Well.
says,
Alright.
Okay, I tip her 1 silver piece and walk outside.
okay,
This is before this is after everybody leaves.
okay.
Are you sure there's nothing else you can tell us, diplomacy? Or tell me.
She says, there was one weird thing I did not understand. There was some type of weird sigil on the ground from which figures clouded in darkness, which I could not see, were rising out of it. I do not know where. I do not know when this will happen. But it's...
Can you at least draw the sigil? I know you have no artistic talent, but the sigil's pretty easy.
No, it was... Well, you're not even there, Quadro.
I said this was after everyone leaves, so she wouldn't, feel a lot of group pressure. It's people like, you suck, what a man.
Oh, okay.
And
that is a good idea. I'll borrow it.
All right, and she says, things are... It's like a fleeting dream.
Okay.
The longer I sit away from it, the less I remember of it. And all I can tell you is to be careful. But I sense something about your group in particular. For some strange reason, it seems tied to the fate of everything as we know it for some reason.
I've been getting similar impressions.
All right. And she goes, I wish you well, Roxy and Roxas.
Likewise.
All right. So
I of course will tell everybody this when we're back in the inn.
Okay.
Well, can we talk outside the building first before we go to the inn? Because we can go to the general store and see Van Vinder.
I think we should give him some more time to sizzle over. It hasn't even been a day.
What time of the day is it now, Matt? Is it evening by now?
It is about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
The shops still have a couple hours open, and stuff like that. And tell me what you guys want to do.
Find a quest.
All right.
Yeah, find a quest. Find something to do to earn some coin.
Yeah, I want to kill some stuff, or beat it up pretty bad. Maybe
Alright, things seem back to normal in Sandpoint after the goblin raid, and everyone seems happy at that there's been nothing to mention.
Nobody has any personal tasks or any assistance that they need?
No, they dare not.
What about...
You go on asking, and they dare not even ask you for the menial of tasks, such as cleaning the gutters from their houses and such.
Can we ask about rumors? Can we specifically ask for rumors?
Absolutely, yes you can.
Do I have to roll anything for that, or...
I'll roll diplomacy.
But rumors are pretty straightforward. They just give out rumors, don't they? Anybody will chat about it, but that's good.
That's fine. So
somebody's breathing.
Ken is breathing hard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Stop that breathing.
Let me find, where is it? Okay. You find this out? That Sir Jasper Korvosky, who was once a paladin of Abadar, he now runs the Sandpoint Mercantile League, and his romantic relationship with Sirdak Drakus of the Sandpoint Theater is one of the town's worst kept secrets.
Are there shows going on at the theater right now?
Remember, there is that one show that's coming up. Not today, but tomorrow.
Does anyone else want to try and find some rumors?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one thing I'd like to do. I'm gonna head over to the Cathedral.
Okay. Let me see here. Muka, let me find a juicy rumor here.
It's about myself.
Did you hear about Shayla's getting caught with the barbarian man?
That's my role to find more rumors as well, too.
Are these diplomacy rolls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll humor you all.
Crush it!
Since we're all chipping in, it's a +2 to hate another 2. So.
Tell us everything you know.
All right.
Let's go shake some people down for gold. Just hold them upside down and shake them.
That's an evil action, man.
goblin farm.
Ooh, a goblin farm.
We
There
can't just go. Quadril knows what you're thinking, and Quadril can't go kill them. So, sorry. I'm assuming Roxy can't either. I don't know what alignment you guys are. I'm lawful neutral, but Quadril would just kill him.
And he did rip that one goblin to shreds.
In anger.
All right.
And also, his personal law is he was attacked first. Really, that goblin made him look like a jackass.
Okay, fair enough. Just saying, good characters are most of the time kind of uncomfortable with.
Yeah, I'm not a good character. I'm lawful neutral. It's my own law.
I know.
Who is this Cesarni?
They are kind of like your local crime group.
Well, where there's crime, there's money.
That's very true.
Tangle looks very happy and starts rubbing her hands and bouncing on her heels. Plus, she has business that she might want to take care of with the local establishment.
Understandably.
Yes.
So.
But this goblin farm sounds pretty interesting.
And remember that some of these may or may not be true, as they are just rumors after all.
Fair enough.
We can stop by the academy and talk to that guy. Quadril heard a rumor about Ilusari searching the beach at night for treasure, and I think I'm pretty interested in what he might find. So we can chat with him about it.
All right.
Oh, same guy. All right.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but I don't have proof. I don't know his last name from the other rumor.
Yeah. Well, where's the academy? Is it in the city?
1 second here.
You can get rid of the turn order too if you wanted to.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was.
Oh, that's cool. Because I think everybody else wants to fight some more. It's really what we're getting at. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Basically, Tangle wants gold. That's
Well, you know, if there's
pretty much her
nothing to
main
fight,
motivation.
there's nothing to fight.
That's a good point.
Let me see here.
Still, Roxy would like to run some things by Father Xantus.
Okay, so yeah, Roxy, you go to the cathedral, and Father Xantus is there.
What number is the cathedral?
It's this big hulking thing. It's
Okay.
number 1. It's all of number 1.
For the record, she is a follower of Desna, so...
Yeah, and this temple is kind of home to 7 gods, but Desna is for sure one of the good ones.
Isn't that cathedral new? Was it
Yes.
recently built? Okay.
Yes, you went to the festival yesterday.
Yep. That's what I thought.
So yeah, you go there, and he's there, but he's just kind of, he doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, it's not a bad time at all. I was just dealing with other matters. I'm just, finishing up the healing of any townsfolk that have come by. I'm quite worn out for the day, if I must say so. What can I help you with?
It concerns what might be going on, especially last night.
Oh, yes. That's quite strange indeed. Was there any what in particular has you worried?
I know you might take it with this with a grain of salt, but the Count Oracle saw some rather terrifying things.
Ah, yes. The mystic. Of course, her. That's all you...
Well, I do have some religious background experience, but I travel a lot, so it's kind of rusty. She mentioned a couple of things, and I just wanted to make sure they sounded familiar. I wanted to know if they sounded familiar because I know not every oracle is exactly reliable, but I do know one that saved my rump a while ago.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're just.
Yeah, I'll explain the vision as best I can.
Okay. He goes, that's very interesting, and sometimes she gets some things right, but perhaps she was just kind of trying to get a rise out of you, being new adventurers and all. As you kind of walk around the chapel as you're talking, and you notice that there's these 7 stones in the center here, as you can see on the picture. And yeah, he seems to think nothing of it. Yeah, it's pretty much it. Make a sense motive check.
Sense motive. Jeez, should have brought Quadrille.
Okay. You think that there's nothing more to tell from him. He just thinks that last night was a very strange turn of events, but really he doesn't see any connection with the visions of the oracle, as he says, and stuff like that.
All right. He probably does come off a little hateful, though.
No, he doesn't come out too much hateful. He just a sense of disbelief.
Disbelieving, that's what I was looking for.
He is a very kind soul.
All right. Well, let's just hope that none of this. Yeah, last night I did some things that kind of shocked me.
Like what?
Okay. I've always believed I've had a little more restraint than other people, especially a certain 6'6" worker. I've just been thinking a lot about it. There were 2. I used my color spray to knock out 2 goblins, and thing is, though, the effects are only temporary, and they were not restrained, but I nonetheless ordered Roxas to just execute them.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you have sinned?
Bit. I mean, there wasn't. If they had woken up, it would have been disastrous. But
yes, he puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Fear not, my child." And it was in defense of the town, and those creatures are very evil indeed. In fact, who knows? They are more evil than what you saw yesterday. I am sure of that. And I hope that you do not learn for yourself how evil they can be. But I believe you did a fair and just thing, even if in your eyes you saw it as an execution.
All right. Thank you.
And is Roxas with you?
He is.
Okay. He goes, here, let's pray together at this thing of this altar of Desna. But you also notice that there are other deities worshipped here, as this is kind of a joint cathedral, but Desna is definitely the most popular one. And you do that, and you feel you personally don't feel anything, but you look over at Roxas, and a bright light shines out from the temple, not temple, but the altar, and you have detect magic going on, but use spellcraft to determine what is being cast on you.
All right,
Roxas.
Let me look that up really quick. Roxas, Roxy. Spellcraft. Ooh, not spellcraft. It's definitely not that of a wizard, but
All right. Can't find. Never mind. It is being cast on. You recognize it as Keen Edge.
Keen Edge.
Where it doubles the threat range, critical range of a weapon, but you don't have any natural or don't have any man-made weapons, and it does not affect natural weapons. So it is put of no use. And then the altar loses its magical sense. And he goes, "That was very strange," the priest says. "Did you feel that?"
I did.
Well, Desna seems to look over you, indeed.
That's good to know.
Okay. So...
All right. Everyone else's turn now.
Yeah. What are the other three of you guys doing?
I would be interested in the goblin. Where's the academy? Is it in the town or?
Oh yeah, the academy.
Yeah, I'm looking at everyone and
number
waiting
27.
for them to make a decision.
Academy's over here.
Town over there. Everything's over there. That's a popular corner. So yeah, I asked them.
Shall we?
Tango
There are some goblins who need to meet my arrow.
A goblin.
Or my dagger.
What's a goblin farm? They're like made from mud or something?
What?
Like on Lord of the Rings?
No.
What's a goblin farm?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a thing. All right.
It might not even be real. So Quadra tries to assure them that it's just a rumor, but and also that I wouldn't assist you. I can't unless they attack me first. It's the only way I would kill them.
Right. I just be curious to poke about, ask around, see what's
right.
up.
So
talk to the
you
guy.
go in there, and it's part school, part orphanage. And
goblins, no orphanage.
Type things. There's only you open the doors and there's an echoing sound in here as there is nobody around until you hear some footsteps coming down. Hello. How is it? How's the weather outside today?
I hadn't noticed. Good.
Very well. Oh, my manners. I'm sorry. And he's kind of like hobbling down these stairs, and he's kind of old. And he says, "My name is Osari Gendathus. May I ask your names?"
I'm Tangle.
Tangle. Very nice to meet you.
Yep, I tell him I'm Muka.
Alright, big and strong. Very nice. Yes. What brings you here to my place?
We're interested in a tour. Yes, a tour.
A tour. Well, no doubt you've heard of... Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said.
No, I mean quadrule.
Adopting a child. Can it fight?
No.
I have no interest in the child, then.
Okay. He says, so you wish to take a tour. No doubt you've heard of my goblin farm, or that I keep Sandpoint devils in there, or the Sandpoint devil himself in there. I will show you the true contents. And he hobbles down there, And yes, Roxy, you were successful.
Okay.
As you see your party start to head down towards the basement.
All right. Just kind of slip in line then.
He notices and goes, "Oh, hey, you are."
I'm with them.
Oh, okay, very nice. That's a very nice exotic animal you have. He says, "Let me show you this way," and he shows you get down the stairs, and it's a well-lit area with trophies displayed of exotic animals and creatures, strange maps and exotic weapons locked up behind glass. Because this is what is truly contained in here.
And Tango looks around and says, I don't hear or smell any goblins. Where are these goblins you speak about?
He says, "Shh, let's keep that rumor going on for a little bit more. It entices the children to be more curious of things."
Tango throws her hands up in disgust.
You're just disgusted with everything.
I'm just totally disgusted.
He goes, "Yes, I started that rumor because I keep this basement locked down, and I used to be an adventurer myself, you know." And he looks over at you, Roxy, and goes, "Similar to you, but a different type of user in the arcane field." And he is a wizard, he says. With a little bit something else. He looks like he could move his hands very deftly as well.
Is he human?
Yes, he is human.
Is he Verisian?
No, he is not.
Well, you don't have to tell me. That's okay.
Yeah.
I ask him if the other rumor that I heard about him hunting for treasure at nights on the beach is true. Has he found anything good?
You never. Oh, I found few things, but every now and then, every other year or so, I might find something. It's more of a hobby.
So that the finding rate is quite low, maybe once every 6 months or so.
Well, I mean, you can find a few gold pieces, maybe, or maybe a certain treasure, but the truly awesome things come very once in a while.
Do the goblins bother you?
No.
Since you're pretty close to Junker's Way.
I kept this place locked down, and I would dispatch any goblins very easily.
Oh, okay. I meant on the beach, because that's where they hang out by where the trash is, right? Is that where you pick?
I come across goblins every now and then. Mainly if I get up too early in the morning, I might come across one or two, but I quickly dispatch of those.
Yeah, as I've seen, the right spell can really take out those little buggers.
Yes, indeed.
So, since you have been an adventurer, can you tell us where we might find some adventurer particularly pertaining to goblins? Do they have a camp nearby?
Oh, they're not nearby, no.
Or caves where they visit? Those goblins that came into the town must have come from somewhere.
Yes, I'm to be honest, I'm not really strong with goblin lore.
I thought you wizards knew everything.
There is there is others in town or people that come and go that know quite a bit, but I am not one of those, unfortunately.
Do you have any?
Who would these people be?
Oh, there's this one girl. What's her name? Shalelu and Osana, but she comes and goes, so she may not be around right now.
I'm stumped.
Do you have any use of our services?
Oh, no, not right now, I'm afraid. This town is at peace again ever since you dispatched of the goblins.
What do you know about the daughters of, is it Vendrisi?
Vendor.
No, vendor. What do you know about the vendor daughters?
Oh, yes. Vendor has his hands full of those. That's for sure. Let's see. Alex, am I getting feedback from you by chance?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, headphones were too long to make my ears hurt. So.
I got you. So let's see, Vendor. He I do know that everyone kind of knows that there's kind of a thing going on between Katrine and this guy named Harker from the lumber mill. But
We've heard it.
yeah, Ven is too obsessed with that, and he turns a blind eye to Shayless, who's in my mind quite worse than Katrine.
That might change in the near future.
Oh, how so?
Yeah, you never know. These things don't last forever.
Okay. Make a bluff check.
That was hilariously vague, and
Well, yeah, okay. Well,
it was truth.
okay.
Things probably will.
But
Whoa!
he kind of looks at you and he says, "I feel there's more to this story, but I don't worry about it."
Even on a natural 20, he should tell him about everything.
But Roxy wasn't lying.
No. He just sensed that you're kind of hiding something.
Oh,
That's all. That's
okay.
what he's getting at.
Oh, gotcha.
That was what the bluff check was for, was hiding information.
oh, okay.
Okay. He goes, but it's not a big deal. And he goes, I'm sorry I can't be more of help, but stop by from time to time if you want. I'd always love to tell a tale of my old adventuring days, and of course hear more about yours.
Well, right now our tales would be very short.
Yep, we stopped some goblins and we killed a couple of boars.
But the town is quite pleased with that.
All right, well, looks like we're not going to find much to do. Besides, we're pretty sure the tiger's getting hungry.
All
Did
right.
somebody say dinner?
Yes. So you guys head back to the Rusty Dragon, and there you find a full house, but a table that's set aside for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. Nope. Here we are. And yeah. Amico is...
Tango shoves past everybody and heads straight for the table.
There's this table that's set up, and Aldern is sitting there. Over here, to the left.
Let me guess, Muka gets like right next to him or something.
Okay. So you guys dig in as Amico brings the feast towards you, or with you, and Aldern gets up and he just starts recounting the tale of how Muka and his allies slayed the boars, and it is quite a hefty. There's a lot of meat.
There. Let's see.
Is there any fish around?
Fish? No, we caught boar. We
Oh,
have boar.
well, yeah. Oh, yeah, there is that.
And
Tango
so,
grabs some vegetables, grains.
all right, and oh yes, he wipes off his face, and he goes over to Muka, and summons forth a gnome. A gnome comes beckoning at his calling, and gnome hops up on the table in front of Muka, and Aldern is right next to you, Muka, and he puts his arm around you, and he holds up a battle axe, and he just says, "Smile."
Okay, I'm eating pork. Yep, so smile with a mouthful of pork.
Okay, and the gnome kind of flashes his hands, and then has a you recognize this, Roxy, as prestidigitation, and he's kind of preserving this moment in his hand, where he has like a picture, and then he goes off into this corner over here to the far right and starts painting this picture of what he has in his hand.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and Alden says, "I'll give you a copy, so we can remember this moment in our life."
I don't even have a house, man. Where am I gonna hang it up?
No, they're not huge portraits. They're like little,
Wallet size.
Yeah, they're wallet sized little things.
Wallet size.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
To slip in your boar skin wallet.
Okay, so let me see if I have this guy. I do not. One second here. Oops. Yes, this guy right here. So, this guy. Well, hold on. I'll wait. So you guys are eating, and all of a sudden,
Holy cow, he's
It's
huge.
a giant! Giants, I hate giants.
So,
What's that, monk priest?
let's see here. This guy comes into the bar, and he screams, "Where the hell is my daughter?" And he's just like, he's fuming mad, and he's going around to the tavern and just asking people, and where is she? I need to talk to her right now. And then he spots you guys.
I ready my battle axe.
He goes,
I've been punched too many times.
Give us a name and we might be able to help.
Okay. He goes, "Oh, my name is Lonjiku Kujitsu. Alright. And you guys, you and your ill-advised tactics dealing with the goblins, you could have endangered the townsfolk. You should have left the defense of the town to the city guard and more professionals."
Yeah, they were doing
Right, because they were totally in
fantastic.
town square when the goblins attacked.
They were doing a great job. It was wonderful. They were,
We did fine, and there's no civilians around.
yeah.
Yeah, there were no civilians and women and children running around in circles being chased by these goblins. Yeah.
We saved lives. You're lucky to have us.
Ha!
Yeah.
What are you anyways?
I think you're the one that needs to be answering. You just bust in on our feast here. We're enjoying ourselves. You're the outsider. You tell us who you are.
I already told you who I am.
I forgot your name. Can you go ahead and mention it again?
Lonjiku Kujitsu.
Okay, sounds good.
He is the father of Amiko.
That runs a rusty dragon.
Yes. And
Well, your daughter obviously has no problem with us. She's letting us stay here for free.
and you look just like her type of friends too. Vagrants.
And you're an asshole.
Adventurers they call you. Adventurers they call you. Huh. We don't need any more filthy vagrants. All you do is cause more trouble than you're worth.
Can I wanted to do the sense motive thing.
As he's kind of ranting at you, Amiko comes in.
Oh, okay, nice.
She ladle dripping with soup in her hand still. Find out what the ruckus is about. And Lonjiku sees her, and Miko comes over to you guys, and she goes, "Leave these people alone. They are heroes, Dad. You don't need to worry about them whatsoever." And she just points towards the door and says, "If you can't handle them, you can leave."
We weren't even doing anything. We were just sitting here eating this pork. right here. And he came up screaming.
Yeah, Muka hasn't done anything since this afternoon.
Well, she's telling this to him, not you guys. But
it could be worse, sir. You could have came in on Muka banging your daughter. I mean, really, you're kind of one up in the world.
he gives you.
I didn't make that daughter.
Amiko kind of laughs at that, and he gives you a sharp glance. Says, "You stay out of this, half orc."
Hey now.
Hey, I passed for human. Suck it.
And
plus 10.
The shouting continues, and he says, "No, you're leaving right now, Amiko. We need to get out of this town."
What's going on? Why are they getting out?
I'm not asking you. You shut up and sit down.
It's her establishment. She can stay if she wants to.
He goes, "To hell it is. I'm her father. I own her." And he goes and tries to grab Amiko by the hair.
Oh shit!
And
just not going to go down.
Back off!
Tango yells,
"Back off, or I will back off, or you will feel my strongest arcane spell to the face."
I ready my axe, remember.
So, Roxy, alright. So, tell me what everyone's doing. So, Quadrille, you stood up.
I stood. I'm snarling. I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I joined in. I said, "Back off, or you're gonna feel my strongest arcane spell to the
Tango,
face."
it looks like she's ready to jump over the table.
Okay, so you all just kind of like stand up and shoot your chairs behind you, you know, and you get ready action. And Amiko just,
and don't forget, there's a big tiger there.
Yeah, Amiko just surprisingly kind of sidesteps, like does a little whirlwind, and sidesteps her father's gaze, and pulls his hand, and she knocks, like she's kind of has her back to him, but she pulls his hand. She has a soup ladle and just knocks soup all over him. And then he looks at you, and he's kind of shaken and frightened by how violent you guys look.
You wasted all the soup,
and
man.
He just kind of shakes the soup off of his head, and he leaves. But before that, he goes. He turns around and he goes, "You're as dead to me as your mother."
Oh.
And he walks out.
That's just mean.
And
I walk towards the door to see him all the way out, make sure he's not coming back. I watch him as he leaves.
Comfort the daughter.
You notice, like, you
yeah,
you're
gonna comfort the daughter.
You go to comfort Amiko, and
I go with, just to make sure nothing happens.
You see a tear run down her face, but she just kind of flings it off with a shake of her head, and she picks up her ladle, and she goes, "I'll need a well-cleaned ladle now, since Jackass Stew's not on the menu," bringing a raucous applause amongst the tavern. And she thanks you, and the people, Quadrille and Roxy, who went to see Lonjitsu out, he just says, "Keep your damn hands off me, you band of curs." And he walks out.
Wow, that was a great time to roll a natural 20.
And Amiko, she thanks each of you individually and says, "You know what? Here's another free week for room and board at the Rusty Dragon for helping out."
We can start selling off timeshares.
I know. Can we sell our rooms for gold?
Yeah, possibly, if you want to sleep out in the street.
Tango wants to sleep in the forest. She's sick of this city. But
well, this is not a city.
Roxy,
this is a small town.
Roxy's gonna take it. I mean, she's been her biggest concern daily is keeping Roxas fed, and we're not got that covered for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, we got 13 days still. What time is it now?
It is roughly like 7 p.m.
Gotcha.
Who's masturbating?
Thank you.
I mean,
I'm
strawberry.
sorry, that's me.
I mean, frozen yogurt, and
Okay, I got you. Cool.
it's really frozen. I'm breaking it with a spoon.